I'm speaking in this exclusive interview to Judge Kimmo Vanne. He's the presiding judge of the Turku Appeals Court of Finland. We are talking today about the court's presence in Liberia. They are hearing witnesses in connection with appeal proceedings of Gibril Massaquoi's war crimes trial. Massaquoi, of course, did succeed in being acquitted by a district court, but the prosecutors did file an appeal to the appeals court. So the court has moved to Liberia to hear witnesses. They will maybe move to Severland to hear additional witnesses in connection with the trial. Welcome, Judge Vanne.
Thank you.
How has it been in Liberia for you?
It's been quite a rough time here. The welcome has been warm, but we had a 3-day trip for on-site inspection in Lofa, and the roads were very rough up there north.
Now, these proceedings in Monrovia, you've told us, are open to the public. Can you explain in detail what that means?
It means that in principle, everyone or anyone can come here to watch the proceedings. There are certain limitations in Finnish law. One deals with threats to the witnesses or other persons heard, and if there is such a threat, then the court can restrict access to the audience or deny the access completely, and then there is a question of crowding. If there will be, if there's so much public that the premises are not big enough, the court can restrict the access to the audience.
Okay, so how many witnesses are you expecting to hear over the next 2 months or so?
We are expecting to hear a little over 70 witnesses. There are certain which we haven't been able to reach, so the number is not quite certain, but perhaps I could say at around 70 witnesses here in Liberia.
And are you also expecting to travel to Severland? Will you also travel to Severland as we are hearing?
Well, we are hoping for that we can travel to Sierra Leone, and that would, according to our wishes, happen in the beginning of May. But we haven't received an answer for our request for the mutual legal assistance from Sierra Leone government. So we are still expecting and hoping for the best.
What happens if you don't get their approval?
If we don't get their approval, there will be some thinking to do. One option is that we come another time to Monrovia and continue hearings here. The problem related to that is that at least some of the Sierra Leonean witnesses are not willing to come to Liberia, and there are no ways we can force them to do that against their will. So it would be a problem if we were not to get the permission to continue the hearings in Sierra Leone.
Okay, I want to go back to the witnesses who are supposed to be heard in Liberia. We have heard that 3 of the witnesses who are supposed to be heard are dead. Can you please speak to that?
Yes, that's correct. 3 of the witnesses who were supposed to be heard have died after the district court hearings, and we have there has been no other alternative than to watch the videos from their hearings in the district court, and we have already done that in Finland.
The 3 witnesses, did they die after testifying or because they testified to the district court?
I have no knowledge of their of the reasons for their death, or whether they had been threatened after their testimonies or anything like that. We presume that they died of natural causes. There's no knowledge pointing to another direction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've been speaking to Judge Kimmo Vanne. He's the presiding judge of the Turku Court of Appeal in Finland. The court is here in Liberia, hearing the appeal proceedings of Gibril Massaquoi. Massaquoi isn't in Liberia, but he's going to follow these proceedings by video link. Thanks for following us. My name is Anthony Stevens.